No, sir. Like I said, not until he grabbed me on the running trail.
But you said he was following you in a van?
I said a van didn't follow me. The man who attacked me was never in it.
There was someone else? Well, how could you be sure? Now, the specific van, the specific driver is not Reggie Clifton, has been following you for days.
I've been staring at this photo while you questioned me. This wasn't the person in the van. I've been taught to pay attention to my surroundings. Note anything or anyone suspicious.
Well, your father did teach you a lot.
How about, there's some mugshots to look at. Trying to identify the van driver.
Special Agent Pride, should we chat in the hallway, please? Excuse us. What are you doing?
Trying to get to the bottom of what happened to my daughter.
What's not your job here? You're not the investigator on the case, you're the dad.
I got a feeling this man following Laurel has something to do with me.
What would it have to do with you?
Maybe one of my old cases, I'm not sure yet. Look, I'm not trying to step on your toes.
Well, that's all you're doing. I don't blame you, but I need you to back off. Funny feeling or not?
You're right. I'll back off. If you get those mugshots to Laurel, she can look at her.
Wait. You don't want to tell Detective Lamont about this?
Waste of time. It might be a dead end. Son,
Yeah.
flat tire.
I'll open it back. It's locked.
Busted.
It's clear.
That's outside NCIS. My bar. Laurel's apartment. No question about it. Whoever owns this van. Get after me.
Hello, everyone. Good morning.
It exaggerates your pores and
Good morning. I don't know what time it is, so I gotta grab my laptop. Come on, baby. Thank you, Wildcat. It's probably 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hi, everybody on Twitch.
Still covers all your flaws, making skin look silky smooth in seconds. I don't have to put as much on, and I feel like I have more of a natural look. Oftentimes, the makeup that I'm doing is way too heavy.
Man, I need about 4 hands.
But with the breeze, all of that has changed. I'm going to go into my face and cover this giant freckle. Oh, you see? Salt Form 1 has basically everything in it. It's skincare, moisturizing primer, concealer, and foundation. Definitely not like my old foundations. This foundation is amazing. It's got natural ingredients that are so skin loving. And it even has natural silk that will make your skin so smooth. If you haven't tried airbrush for yourself, now is the perfect time. They've never done this before, but right now they will send you the Breeze to try silk before you buy. I just enjoyed it. They sent me the Breeze 2.0 airbrush and all the airbrush cosmetics to complete my look. So why not try it? Compared to what you're already using, you're gonna use so much less makeup, but you are going to look so much better. I just want to try silk.com.
They call it silk because it's made with silk and it looks like silk on your skin. You get
Temperature outside is 57 degrees. So I want to say hi. I took me a little cat nap. Now I'm wide awake. until I spoke too soon. Took my bath, I shaved. So, I guess everything's good and good.
Moisturizer, concealer, and foundation all in one. I'm literally using 10 times less makeup. There's so little waste.
This clean makeup, it is a game changer.
You're gonna get the best color match of your life. They sent me the perfect shade. I just went to trysilk.com and they sent me my shade. And with so many silk shades, our proprietary color match system guarantees a perfect match for every skin tone imaginable. I just went to trysilk.com. They let you try it before you buy it.
This foundation feels so light on my skin. Underneath, I have this
They say we probably got some rain either last Friday night or sometime after midnight, and I don't think it's raining. So,
Central 67 transporting a car.
hope everybody have a good weekend.
Met 3 needs to respond to 212 North Sycamore Street in Hanover for a 37-year-old male, schizophrenic. He hasn't had his meds for a while, and he's just acting funny.
That's in Madison, Indiana area. Well, you gotta take your medicine, people.
58, do you have another one out with you?
I got one kitty cat underneath the blanket. I think it's Nancy that's underneath the blanket.
58, I just got a second here as well.
I was hoping I hear something about a wreck, but I haven't heard nothing. Not even when I catnapped. 'Cause if I hear something about wreck, somehow my brain says, "Wake up! There's a wreck." Everybody on Switch. To find me on Switch, you look for Tom Cartwright 2682 006. On YouTube, you find me Tom Cartwright 4375. People on Twitch, if I type into the chat, it's going to pop up Tom Cartwright 4375.
Go ahead, Medic 2.
So,
Seen yet?
And harassing college students.
It's not exactly the profile of someone operating a van filled with high-tech surveillance equipment. Laurel saw someone else in the van.
We've compiled an enemies list.
Well, obvious answer in the militia. Anti-military rap.
so everybody have a good weekend out there. Don't drink and drive.
Medic 2. Medic 2 will be transporting non-emergent to ER 00.
So,
Medic 2 will be transporting one to ER beginning 00
Your
213.
job was dangerous. Last year when Orion got hurt, it became real. Or thought it did.
Your whole life. I've taken it as a badge of honor that I could shield you from the worst that I do.
I'm watching NCIS on
Not gonna happen.
Ion Mystery, if you all like that show.
I hit him. He died.
It doesn't happen like that, baby girl.
Then how does it happen, Dad?
Look. Let's see what Loretta says after her autopsy. 2013 Chevy Tahoe to the last name McBroom, New Washington.
And I'm proud of you.
Still active, 618, expiring 3/17/24.
So I'm just gonna take you somewhere secure until disposal.
Where are we going? Safe house. Your bags are in the car. I'm gonna take you out through the back exit. You coming too?
I'm staying. Gonna make this right.
I just saw those people who hate you. You need protection too.
But they didn't come after me. They went after you. We can't have that.
I like to have a daughter like Pride has. Hello. Well, nothing. I woke up. Took me a little cat nap. How you doing? I guess it's the morning where you're at, 'cause here where I'm at, it's 2:16 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in Southern Indiana. Good morning.
A long way from Cameron's.
I'm not the June anymore. I'm a senior agent with CRFL.
What? Why would contingency response field office send a senior agent?
I get deployed to high-risk environments. This year, definition of high risk since we go back.
Nothing really is on my mind.
You told DC you're under surveillance and what happened to Laurel. If you're a target, you need help. The situation is under control. Is it? According to
Toronto, that means you in Canada, Lordy.
possession of a suspected van before this was an NCIS matter.
That means you up there close to the Raccoon Whisperer. You know him? He's up in Canada somewhere. The Raccoon Whisperer, he feeds the raccoons up there where he's at. I would say he was, how you say, from Canada, Mountie, I guess you call it, a Mountie,
Not some suit from
retired police officer or whatever.
Can you blame him? How many people tried to kill you in the last year?
Not hard to find.
I like to watch YouTube.
This is different. Timing's specific.
But you think this is a
Yep.
deliberate distraction?
I don't see how he can afford to feed them raccoons. Man, he feeds them hot dogs.
Sure, I don't take it personally.
I guess what is it, about a gallon bucket? Feed them marshmallows. He knows them all by name. As many times I watch his videos, I can't tell them apart, but I'm not there. But
About this threat to you, best you stay on feet.
so I like watching these shows when it snows up there in Canada. Oh Lord. I heard somewhere that the lights went out somewhere. Maybe it was Canada. It's out because of the weather.
However, the human body does not produce this much adrenaline naturally. He has trap marks
You
in
can
his arms.
disregard.
Could be.
Adrenaline as a street drug?
My experience of addicts, if it shows
Raccoons,
So Laurel wasn't responsible.
Well, I'm a city boy. I've been out in the country maybe 5 or 6 years. The city raccoons are friendly, like him. They friendly. But out here where I live in southern Indiana, which I tell you about location, I'm in the county of Clark. I'm between the 16 and 19 mile marker
on the wrong side,
on 65. I'm north of Louisville, Kentucky. I know you heard of Louisville, Kentucky because of the Kentucky Derby.
are you heading back?
And like I say, these raccoons out here where I live in Indiana, if you see them, you tap on the window, they take off. But What was it, last year? Or maybe 22. I think it's 22. Them raccoons came over, broke in the cage in my chicken coop, killed one. I thought I fixed it a whole lot better. So, but, it killed all my chickens and killed my rooster.
Transmitted to who? That's what we're going to find out. European computers and cameras. Are we looking at espionage here? Well, the hardware maybe from across the pond.
Like I say, I miss my rooster. Harry was a good rooster. There started out with 3 roosters on the main road. And one probably got killed by a fox or something like that. I had 4 chickens and 1 rooster. They was babies when I got them, I tried to protect them the best I could, but, what do? You're a city boy on a fixed income, and tried my best. But I had those cages caught them in. They got cremated. And so I cremated them. Then the babies that was around, they got transported about 5 to 10 miles away. And I had the cage sitting out there. I didn't put no food in it. I left to go to a sale barn up in Scottsburg, Indiana. It's like a flea market. And yeah, let me show you that. See, there it is. They call that a SDS 200. I guess it's made by Unidam, Bearcat. I love listening to police radios. Ours started out when they was on the old low band frequency, about 154 megahertz and stuff like that. I had one of those tunable AM, FM, radios like that. Then I let my mom have it. Dad had to buy her a scanner and program it. But here in Indiana, it should be the whole United States after 9/11, because if you remember the 9/11 where it happened in New York, you had fire department, the police, the ambulance, FBI, and all them. They all was on different radio frequencies. They couldn't talk to each other because they all was on different frequencies. And so the federal government / Homeland Security made it a law that all police departments, all fire departments, ambulance, National Guard units, air ambulance, and all them people like in hospitals, they had to go to the 800 megahertz frequency, P25 digital. Maybe I should have said P25 digital, 800 megahertz by a certain day and year. I think they gave them 5 years to do it in. Some of the police department got grants for it because since where I live, we close to Kentucky. And just like, say, Salesburg, Indiana, that's the 9-mile marker. Say they start chasing somebody up 65. Well, that means the sheriff's department would know where they at. The police, state police, then Scott County is about 7 miles north of me, something like it, give or take a little. And, you know, where they all, because when you leave one repeater site, you know, one, I call it a repeater site, or like a cell tower, you leave one and it follows you every place you go, and you still can talk on your radio, and then make it back to your base radio wherever it's located. You know, since I'm 70 plus years old, you know, I love listening to it. It keeps me up on everything. And like I said, all I do is sit here, watch TV, take me cat naps. But when it's summertime, I'm out on my riding lawnmower that somebody has donated me because I don't know if you ever followed me before, but, you know, I had 4 heart attacks, high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, and probably a few other things. And plus, been married 5 times, about 20 children. I got about 20 outside cats, about 10 inside cats. I got 4 tomcats out in the living room and kitchen area. In here, I got 1 tomcat and maybe 6 female cats. I got 1 kitty cat underneath the blanket. And my tomcat is underneath here. That's Socks. He used to sit up here, but every time he goes to sleep, he falls out the window. But I guess he figured if he sleeps there, he won't fall anywhere. But, you know, I love kitty cats. You know, people say, why don't you have a dog? I said, man, a dog is like a kid. You have to let them outside every 2 hours to use the bathroom. But my acre of ground is not fenced in. You know, I own my own house. I'm making payments on it. You know, I live on a hell of a budget. Between $800 and $900 a month. And when my house payment goes to the government, which I use USDA, United States Agricultural Department, I guess is how you say it, Department of Agriculture, USDA. You know, I'm a first-time home buyer. They expect me to pay this house off in 38 years. No way. I died Yes, I got water and electricity. See, there's my light. And since I live in the country, we have septic tanks here. And my water bill runs about $14 to $16 a month. It depends if I usually wash clothes once a week. When my son's here, he washes clothes and takes a shower. I took a bath hours ago and shaved. If you look, you can see all this fat. And you see, if I could hold my arm up, see all this fat here. Ouch. And what happened, I weighed 250 pounds. I was 44 around the waist. And my doctor only got one son that I know of. I might have more sons, but he's in his 30s and he can't work anymore. I've got a whole bunch of daughters. My first daughter passed away, and my number 3 daughter passed away. Number 2 and number 4 daughters still alive in that family. So, I love my kids. He's a worker. He would make somebody a good husband, but I don't expect him to get married because he's a tightwad with his money. I think him and a woman wouldn't get along because he don't spend his money. Heck, when I have to take him to the doctor, he fusses about putting $20 in the car. But, he's a good boy. I'm proud of him. Any parent would be proud of him. He don't drink. He don't do drugs. He don't smoke. He does wash his own clothes. But keeping his room clean, I gotta get on him. I done got on him once this week and he hasn't done nothing, but he gonna have to clean it up. Pick up all the papers. I wash the dishes, but he needs to wash the dishes too. So, I don't know if I could live. Favorite ex-wife? Well, I lost my son's mother December 6th. She died of cancer. I guess my favorite wife is Rita. She was a deaf mute. She couldn't hear or talk. We had 4 kids. I guess she was my favorite. I used to drink alcohol. Used to do drugs. And there'd be times I come home, I'd be out on the porch, laying down. It was a concrete porch. And her mom would tell us that he's out there drunk. She come out there and raised all kinds of hell with me. But I've been sober from drugs and alcohol over 25 years. Quite a few years. My other wives, I can't seem to be together.
Go ahead.
Passenger 964 Edward T. Nora 964 EJN.
That's like how long I've been alive. How long is that? I figure you probably, 20s or 30s? 28. You're a young puppy. I'm old enough to be your grandpa. Just be good to your parents. Uh-oh. You sure you want to get married? How long you know the girl? Or know the person? I figure you must date the person for a year and maybe live together for a year. That's good. That's good. It is scary. It is scary. Do you all live together? 'Cause that tells me y'all don't live together, so. Well, getting married, the only thing by getting married, is a piece of paper. And, I don't know, somebody get mad. Usually when you get married, you have a joint account. Well, I did at first. I've been married 5 times. But now at the age of 70 plus, there'll be no more for me. We live together, but she has to be no alcohol, no drugs, no smoking, kind of on the skinny side. Golf ball, tennis ball size top to a softball. No cantaloupe or watermelon size. When they get cantaloupes or watermelon size top breasts, they complain about their back hurting. And I don't want to listen to all those complaints. With 4 heart attacks, it's not worth me getting upset. What I'm using to live stream, I'm using an iPhone SE Series 3. Somebody from YouTube, maybe Switch, I don't know, sent me a GoPro 12 Black. They came by, who did that? Oh, it came by FedEx. Or Ups, I don't know. Then the media mode, if you know anything about GoPros, it slides over the GoPro 12 Black. And at first I was upset. Well, it depends, what you want or what, but, you know, I don't even know if you're a guy or a girl. You know, if you're a girl, I don't want to upset you. You know, small ones is okay. Because big ones, the girls would complain about the back. You know, I had 1, 2, 3, 4 wives. It has anywhere from cantaloupes to watermelon. That's all they did, complain the back hurt. Because you got all that extra weight. But God made all the ladies. You know, this is how I feel. But if your mate is happy what they got, be happy with it. Always tell your mate, I love him. And in marriage, it's supposed to be 50-50. Sometimes it don't work that way. But you're going to have to learn to compromise. I say your mate probably has their own checking account. And you probably got your checking account. You know, you can keep that way. You know, but usually when you get married, you have a joint checking account. You know, there's some pros and cons about that. You know, and, you know, because if your mate decides to leave you, your mate can close out your checking account. That's where you need to sit down with your partner. You know, by having a joint account, you know, it helps you pay the bills. Or you can put the money in your mate account and your mate can pay the bills. You know, just treat each other nice. I know I'm not your mom or your dad, more like your grandpa. Let's see, you're 28. Well, I could be your dad. No, but I'm not. I never dated any women in Canada. But you got to compromise. Because, like I say, I don't know if you're a boy or a girl. I don't want to upset you if you're a girl. Okay. You know, sometimes she's going to be a little mad. You know. Because if she was to ever have a baby, her mood's going to change. Sometimes the daddy will get the morning sickness. With all the kids I had, I only had morning sickness with my son. I guess she made me feel bad, I don't know, but there's some men out there that go through pregnancy just like a woman. I don't know if the woman makes the man feel so bad or what, but like my son's mother, and when we was at the hospital, I even blew the engine up in the car taking her to the hospital. And she flat told me, said, I didn't know nothing about sex, this and that. And I said, honey, I just shot in self-defense. Oh, that pissed her off. You know, I just shot in self-defense. No court will find me guilty of shooting in self-defense. Oh, she got pissed over it. But, that was fun. We stayed married for a little bit, but we fought like cats and dogs. There's always arguing going on. And I said, what is the best interest of my son? I said, to me, it's divorce where he don't have to listen to all that argument. That's what, she didn't cheat on me. She's out of 5 wives, 2 of them didn't cheated on me. And I'm proud of her for doing it. I even told her before she died, I said, you've been good to me, and I still love you because you gave me a beautiful son. And she had 2 sons later by 2 different men. Hey, kitty cats, behave. That's my feet underneath the blanket. And, when I first bought this house 5, 6 years ago somewhere, and I have to look at my paperwork. I'm saying 5, 6 years ago, I believe. I moved this 55-year-old woman in. I knew her for a long time. I'm not into drugs. Well, sometimes I am scared to death. But marriage, it will scare you. That's a whole lot of responsibility. If you plan to have kids, well, since you say you're about 28 years old, I figure she's probably the same age. And I guess living in Canada, you probably graduate high school. You probably went to college, I would say. Probably got you a good job. But marriage is a scary deal. You can talk to your mom and dad, say, Mom, everybody goes through this. Say, Mom, when your daddy decided to get married, was you all scared to death? That's part, when you get married, you're going to be scared. She's going to be scared. But I don't know if Canada got what they call a common law statute in Canada. I know some parts of the United States, if you live together for so long, you consider being married. But Indiana done away with it. Well, that's still good, but if that's what you want to do, so I'll go ahead and do it. Have a big old church wedding. Oh, when I was little, a teenager, or maybe younger than a teenager, I was a brat. I was a devil. Just go out and pass time, boy. You know how little boys are. They want to go out and dig holes. When I was in elementary school, I used to put thumbtacks in teachers' chairs or student chairs. And I was the devil. Then I started drinking alcohol and smoking marijuana and blotter acid around 12 years old. But I'm adopted. I don't know how long you've been up here, but I'm adopted. My other brother and sister, we all adopted from different families. If you do me a favor, when you get off of here, can you go to YouTube, Tom Cartwright 4375. Hit the notification bell. I always tell him to hit it and go up and hit all notifications. See, I'm a part-time YouTuber. And you can look it up if you don't believe me. I need 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers. I need 4,000 watch hours. I'm up to 500 watch hours. I'm up to 80, 85, 87 subscribers. And I've just been doing it about a week, maybe 2 weeks before Christmas. And like I said, I'm 70 plus years old. This mustache here, I had since 1972. Man, if I shave it off, I feel like I'm naked. You know, I keep it trimmed pretty good. You see, I ain't got no teeth. I got false teeth. I wore them for about a year, but I don't know. I just couldn't get used to it. You know, when you have all your teeth pulled, they want you wait 3 to 5 months before, that way all the swelling will go down and all that. I always had to put that glue on it to hold it down here or up here. But my mother and my dumb brother, they didn't have to do with it. Well, you be accepted around here. But Canada, you got all kinds of people. But you are accepted up there. Look at your girlfriend. You don't have to prove anything to anybody except your girlfriend, her parents, you know. You be nice. Just be your honorable self. Go to church. You know, you and your wife goes to church. You know, that's what you have to do. Prove that you're good. You know, maybe help out people in your neighborhood. You know, like I say, I took history when I was in school. I don't think there's too much about Canada I know about, except watching the Raccoon Whispers. I know it snows like crazy, and, you know, but, you know, you just,
Baker 138, signal 37.
you know, just be a good self. be good. If people needs help them out. Is your wife Chinese too, or she white? Because she accepted for you. Oh, okay, that's good. But you don't have to prove anything. Help your neighbors out. When they think about the Chinese, maybe it's, I'm thinking about the Japanese, but, I don't see nothing wrong with your race. You got race, man, one of the kitty cats stuck his claws in my leg, my thigh. To me, you don't have to prove anything. Your wife don't have to prove anything. Just be yourself. Go to church. Let the people know you. If you were Japanese, I figured they would blame you for what happened in Hawaii. But, Japanese and Chinese and I can't tell the difference. Some things that the Chinese does, I kind of like, like, what is Buddhist? Is that Chinese or Japanese? Because my sister got into the Buddhist religion, and before she passed away, years ago, but, just be yourself. Go to church. And, like I say, I don't know that much about Canada. And maybe, I don't know how it works in Canada. Maybe you can come a police officer in Canada. Okay, peace, my friend. Just go to church, be yourself, take care of your wife. I'll catch you later. Nice talking to you. Like I say, go to YouTube and Tom Cartwright 4375 and hit the notification bell on YouTube. I need all the subscribers that I can get. God bless you, my friend. And God will watch over you. Put your faith in God or whatever religion you believe in. So good night, my friend.
2003. Because advising that 2001 having parties was really loud car.
Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, 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 boom. How, how, how. Come on.
Wait. You never walked one of these? How long you been here?
Long enough to know it's not for me. Look, now don't get me wrong, I enjoy a good party.
79
Now someone dies.
That is not the point. Second lines celebrate living. It's a cultural tradition. How I grew up with them taught me to appreciate life.
Yeah, well, where I grew up, you live, you die, you get married. No fuss, no muss. And besides, I appreciate life just fine, thank you.
I'm sure you do. Live, you party, meet some girls, party some more. No fuss, no muss.
Something like that.
Honeydews ID. Victim is Lieutenant Darren Murray, 31. Check with Bell Chase. Says he was a clinical psychologist at base.
And a casualty assistance calls officer. Keiko. Was the funeral for a sailor? James Boyd, reservist.
Who was on active duty when he died, so it's possible Lieutenant Murray was assisting the family. It could explain why he was here at least. Yeah, but why wasn't he in his dress whites? And why is he in an alley? Taking pictures, apparently. And the problem is, memory card is missing, and I couldn't find any fingerprints on the camera.
Yeah, naturally.
Sebastian should be able to find the most recent pictures. Most cameras happen in general.
10.7.
Yeah, I go along
Name
with
it
helping
virtually
us figure
now.
out
I'm not
what
getting
Lieutenant
right
Murray was
now.
doing here if he wasn't here for Boyd's family.
That doesn't make sense. Lieutenant Murray was Keiko.
The white male versus Dale. D-A-L-E.
Photos
No middle
of
initial.
the second line instead of being apart.
Surviving last name is Wright.
As soon as I
R-I-G-H-T.
get the body back to the morgue, I'll know better how
1964
we struggle.
225.
I should be able to give the
225
direct
to
word of the killer
64.
too. Garroting takes considerable size and strength.
Nine, what were you gonna get? Is it 31 from yours? 31 is game something. Just for your 43. When I'm running him, I'm not getting anything. However, I get a hit just like out of Georgia for being a second center.
Had to see. The lieutenant was such a nice man. He was so good to us. How could this happen?
I don't know, but we'll find out. You're Amelia, right? Boyd?
Do we know?
I know your daddy. We worked at the sheriff department together. You're a good man.
Thank you.
So Lieutenant Murray was your Keiko.
First one to tell me James was in a car crash. And he was gone. Just when he was starting to turn his life around, too. Why he enlisted.
Maybe takes care of its own. Did you know that the lieutenant was going to be here?
No. He said he wouldn't be. Said it was all part of how we start to move on. Could anybody want to hurt him?
Going the same thing with David, Lewis Wright,
How is she?
possible sex offenders.
She wants to know what happened. So do I. Brody, you with me, Christopher's son, go to Lieutenant Murray's house. Learn things. Killing a man at another man's funeral doesn't get much worse than that. Here too soon, Loretta?
Well, I haven't completed the autopsy on Lieutenant Murray, but I have identified what cost him his life.
Wasn't he strangled?
But how? Answering that may help you answer the bigger question.
Who killed him?
The lieutenant's cricoid cartilage brings the trachea, protects the voice box, except these have tiny grooves on them, friction marks.
Or a weapon.
Or at least the mark left by it. I'll send it to Sebastian to analyze, see if we can come up with some possibilities.
I gotta return them.
And not
That
yet,
individual
other than you're looking for
with the
a
last
relatively
name starting with
large
a W,
man based on the
Dale
severe
Wright,
angle of the garroting.
out of Austin
6'3",
with a
230
regular ID
pounds or
card
more, I
suspended
guess,
infraction.
based on the
Zero
upper
point
force.
expires
Might have to those second
2027.
line surveillance cameras after all. See
See
how many folks fit the description.
I don't do second lines. I mean, other than David Bowie's, of course, but then again, every fixture in town did that.
I guess I
really understand them because, I don't know, everyone seems so happy, but that seems odd because someone just died.
We all die, Sebastian. Doesn't mean we don't celebrate the life that was led. Still, honoring the soul doesn't mean we can't do everything we can to hunt down the killer. So, get to work.
Oh, well, I'll see your cartilage and I'll raise you internal memory. I was able to recover photos from Lieutenant Murray's camera, which actually a little disappointing because I didn't get to use my advanced recovery software, and that thing is, I know, Sebastian, your point. My point is that nothing unusual popped up. Just a bunch of random pictures and sessions, almost like you're making a photo album or something.
Maybe he was looking for somebody in particular.
Nothing unusual. Somebody found just a bunch of random ideas, pictures and sessions, almost like you're making a photo album or something.
Maybe he was looking for somebody in particular.
Especially when it happens to somebody like Lieutenant Murray. He's so
Make sure you haven't seen it real quick.
celebrate his life.
I don't suspect it matters much to Lieutenant Murray. What?
That's just tough guy talk, right? You're not afraid of anything? Is that it?
No, I'm scared of things.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Like you kicking my butt.
Well, if it knocks some sense into that hand, or brain of yours, you're damn right I will.
Take it easy now. Talk about this.
You say something? LaSalle?
Yeah, I mean, Discretion 43, that individual from earlier, Bethany Hubbard, is in jail at Clark County.
He's gone.
And that's a suicidal project.
You already?
Affirmative. Clark County just confirmed that was a
Just got caught off guard, that's all.
The bladder control aisle. You won't shop here again. Your private business is
Clear,
your
they
own.
did advise
The
that
constant struggle is over.
she had
Now
not
there's a
made
better
suicidal
way.
statements
It's
to
HDIS.
Clark County. This
We
was
home
important for
deliver bladder control products. We understand how you feel. For over 25 years, we've home delivered to many of the 20 million Americans who deal with incontinence. We offer all brands. We pay shipping and use plain, unmarked boxes. If we can help you or someone you care for, call for your free product sample pack and $45 in money-saving coupons. Our counselors will help you choose the right product. And unlike stores, we're always in stock. You'll get what you need. Satisfaction guaranteed. HDIS, the better way.
For your free sample pack, including free catalog, $45 in money-saving coupons, and free product samples, call 1-800-870-9407. 1-800-870-9407. 1-800-870-9407.
Important alert from Pintus and Mullins Law Firm.
Hey.
If you're sexually abused by a priest in any of these places, including Maryland, Illinois, or others, those victims may now be entitled to significant financial
Hey.
Officials in multiple states just released reports citing sexual abuse by priests going back decades, involving multitudes of us today for a free and confidential consultation. Call 800-755-1555 now or go to CatholicAbuseClaim.com.
Wife problems. She says she can't even breathe around me anymore. I bet you do take her breath away. You have chronic finger stink, my friend. Thanks to the Groove Ring's breathable grooves, my finger stays dry and comfortable. Get your Groove Ring at GrooveLife.com today.
Okay, good night, everybody. Sweet dreams. God loves you. Thank everybody who's sitting back there in the background. Peace, my friend.